I keep forgetting how much this actually matters to me. I keep forgetting why I'm doing this in the first place, why I am committing to, make videos like this every day. And I think I just wanted to state this to the void because I want to tune in back to my purpose, which is that I am recharged and more of myself when I give time to explore my thoughts. So that is why the more I explore my thoughts, the more clarity I get on what the next step in my situation should be. And also, the more I feel fulfilled because the more I express my thoughts, it feels like I hear them and it feels like I am recognizing myself and I am admiring myself because I love those epiphany moments when I talk and all of those, just the beauty of words that flow from my mouth. I love that. I am here. I live for it. So that's why I'm doing this, and I just really hope I won't ever forget that again, because I find myself wanting to make certain videos for other people as if I am talking to a camera every 2 days just to give something when I can also give to myself. So why would I not give to myself? Because that is what makes me gives more to others. So I realized that, and I just wanted to point that out. Now again, tuning back into the moment and tuning back into what my mind is thinking right now. Okay. So I've been thinking about the fact that many times we complicate things, right? And the more we complicate, the more we forget that complication is something that others have taught us. We are taught to be someone who hustles a lot and someone who goes and strives for all of these things, when in reality, those come to us when we embody that frequency. But also, what we forget is that we forget to be aware of our life for the way that it is. The more you go on your self improvement journey, for me, it has been me trying to always keep my thoughts positive and always keep my emotions very high vibrational, as if low vibrational things are not as beautiful as high ones. And so I found myself usually trying to limit the real aspects of myself that made me me, which were all of the flaws that I had. Because if I didn't have those flaws, I wouldn't be myself, I wouldn't be this unique being that I am. And so I was limiting that. But now, as I've understood this, I've tapped into this thought of this understanding of I don't need to make my emotions catered to a particular goal. So if I have a goal that I'm trying to go to or I'm trying to attract to in my life, I don't need to cater all my life to that goal. That's just a part of it. The goal of this life is to live it, right? And I forget that sometimes. So living it is the goal, but in reality, the other things that I want, the materialistic things, are just the things that I choose as some end products for the journey. So the journey is what really excites me, it's what really grows me. It's not the end result that makes me happy, though it does make me happy. But what really shifts and is more beautiful than everything is the process that it takes. Because if it weren't for the process, I wouldn't be the one receiving that, I wouldn't be the one who is aligned with that product. It's so beautiful that life makes us become aligned to something when we just put our mind that we want it and we just go and surrender to it. Surrendering is also a major part of my life right now. It's like, since I'm not trying to cater my emotions to become positive or whatever, and I'm really open to all of it that life is offering me, what happens is that I stop trying to I stopped trying to strive, of course, but I also stopped trying to be like the majority of people in my life. The majority of people that I see around myself are people who think that hustling equals success, and just you have to give enough to receive, and you have to receive enough to give. So it's like this reciprocatal energy. But the thing is, it's not always fair. Life isn't always fair. You are fair in the sense of you are not always going to give all that you receive, or you are not always going to receive all that you give. Receiving all that you give is impossible, because what I fail to realize is that I have certain beliefs, and I give and care for other people from those beliefs, but other people are functioning from other systems that they've created, and so they can't be in the same vibrational state that I am when I'm giving to them. They can only be themselves, so I have to let them, I have to let them give in the way that they have to give, in the way that they are giving. It's only when you realize that you have to respect all the parts of a person and all the parts of a situation, because if you don't respect it, then why are you allowing that energy to come into your life? If you did not see, when you're accepting something into your life, a manifestation, an abundance, and a person, when you are accepting that, you're also accepting all of the beliefs that person is bringing. You're also accepting all the ways that they behave. So when that is happening, you also have to realize that it's not going to be in the same way as you are. So I've realized that, and what I've been doing right now is that I've been understanding that it's not necessary for me to want other people to give as much as me. And that doesn't mean I have to stop giving. Just because other people are not reciprocating my energy doesn't mean that I have to limit myself and I have to not be my full self. That's just a burden that put on myself. I would put on myself, and I don't want to burden myself. So what would I do? I what do I do from now on is that I will start to stop limiting myself in the belief that I need more from other people, because I'm sick of it and I don't think it's going to work. And so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be my full self, and I'm going to be the person that I want from other people. I'm going to give the traits to other people that I want from them, and I want to see what happens. So what I've been wanting is that I've been wanting other people to be really honest with me and really sharing what is going on with their mind more than what is going on with their life. And I've been wanting other people to question me so that I can share myself. But I don't need to be questioned first of all to share what is in my mind, but I think that I have to have some type of permission to share what is going on in my mind right that time. And what's going on in my mind, in the sense that I just want to think out loud. I just want to think like this, like I'm speaking right now to someone who I love, without the need of feeling like I am trying to make them feel some type of way and make them feel like they are not giving enough. I- This thought process is insane, because it isn't that complicated. You act in a certain way, they act in a certain way, you talk, they talk. It's just how we are, it's just how human beings work. So what you can do is you can care, you can love. And how do you do that? How I do that is I really like asking questions, right? As you probably might have saw me ranting about this topic. I've been ranting because I've asked many things about this, right? And since I like asking questions and I really want to understand people to their core, what I want to start doing is I want to start questioning people. I just want to question them. I want to show my concern by questioning them on how they are doing, on if they are okay, on if they are doing, on if they are feeling some type of way in this new venture in their life. Or I just want to ask the right questions because I don't think people ask the right questions. I don't think people understand what a simple sentence power, what a English, what power a sentence holds, what power words hold. The mere compliment that you can give to someone a day will make their whole day. The mere ability to just ask them if they're doing okay when they're in a bad time is making them feel seen and heard when maybe they are like me, not feeling like they are seen and heard. But in reality, you are not feeling seen and heard because you don't know how you want to be seen and heard in the first place. And I know that now. I want to be questioned, I want to be cared for in this way. And so I'm going to give that same to other people so that they know how I act, how I think. And maybe they won't do it to me in the same way, but at least they understand where I'm coming from. And that's all that we need, right? We just need to be understood for the fact that we are caring for them. Or else it's like we care for them and they just ignore it completely and they don't care for us because they're not understanding the fact that we are giving them. And that's even burdensome because that's like we are doing all the things and we are not getting anything. So it's just the simple thing, the simple quote, which is to be the change that you wish to see in the world. And it's just understanding that life is very simple. The more you do, the more you do, the more you align, the more you become, the more you attract what it is you have become. The more you start to understand, the more you start to be at a dilemma of what you want. And the more you be at a dilemma, the more you be getting clarity. And the more you get clarity, the more you are at peace. The more you are at peace, the more you are fulfilled in what you have chosen. The more you choose, the more you are able to be who you are meant to be. And the more you become who you are meant to be, the more you attract all of what your life is offering you. I loved that. And so it's a wrap, I think. It's the end of that thought process. Any else that wants to come through, wants to come to this rabbit hole? Any carrots for us? I don't think so. And also, I've been really happy and really proud of myself for the fact that I don't feel guilty anymore for having to do certain things, like perhaps be there for other people when I have certain work for myself. It's not like I am trying to negate myself in any way, but it's like I give the same time that I give to myself to the people who I love. And when in the case that I need to do more work than be more invested in my purpose and be more invested in my self care, when I have to do more work, I don't feel like I am obligated to do it because I think I found this balance between the work that I have to do and the things that I actually care about. So I am working from this overflow of love towards everything, and it's making my life a lot more enjoyable and a lot more peaceful. I can observe now and I'm not in my mind a lot, and it's just really been really soothing. soothing to my soul. So I'll see you in the next video.